Good morning, namaste, and welcome. Let's take a pause together, taking a breath. Inviting you to collectively with me, just breathing into this very space and this very body that is yours and mine, and the space that we all inhabit, Mother Earth. Welcome. Again, my name is Rajani Daphne, and it is a pleasure to be home, to be in my own space, to have things that are predictable, that are somewhat within my control. Knowing how things will respond, and there's a little bit of safety and comfort in that. So, and I want to share too that these last few days have been a little bit of tumultuous for me. And in some way, maybe you too have been experiencing something different going on with you. So for me, here in Idaho, and I actually live not too far from the earthquake that happened at the epicenter of Soda Springs, and I experienced a strange sensation, with the house and the walls just moving, and it's funny because I thought what's my husband doing? Banging on the wall. Is he crazy? So, of course not. It was Mother Earth instead getting my attention. And also, what I have been experiencing these last few days is frustration, just a real irritability that's been stewing inside of me. And, and it actually, I felt lighter and less irritable and less frustrated. Just that feeling of being ready to be angry at any moment and angry at anything and almost everything. Just so irritable. So I'm going to attribute to the fact that I'm fairly in tune with Mother Earth. And, sometimes we just built so much that it needs to be released, so much pressure. And so in some ways, maybe you too have been experiencing some sort of pressure building up. And maybe now you feel better. And I do feel better, amazing enough, and so just held that emotion like a baby, and like, wow, what is this? Just that curiosity. There was a judgment too, of course, like, wow, I shouldn't be having this feeling, and so giving myself compassion for experiencing the suffering that's causing me to be miserable. So, sharing all of that with you, and giving you a taste and maybe a thought, a reflection for you. So Jack Kornfield is my teacher, and he has been sharing mindfulness and compassion and a truth way of life via the Dharma for over 40 years. And I'd say I'm a student of Dharma as well, and truth, and universal truth. So I started to read his book, his latest book called No Time Like the Present, Finding Freedom, Love, Joy, Right Where You Are. And I like to make a commitment to myself, and I thought, why not share it with you? And so we're going to begin a journey. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm committing to sharing with you every Sunday morning, so once a week lesson on how to find freedom, how to have freedom in your life. And we're going to go through this journey together, and I look forward to it. So, it was profound to me to find his passages in the book, Invitation to Freedom, that you don't have to wait to be free. You don't need to postpone being happy. You know, I'm guilty of postponing. I'll be happy when the Blue House Wellness and Spiritual Center is completed. I'll be happy when I complete my meditation certification training. So, you know, what are you waiting for to be happy? Or maybe you're not waiting for something to be happy. Maybe you are already happy, and that's wonderful. And there is a way to actually, another truth, and that is to live from your heart, live from the fruit of the labor. So what is it that you want this fruit of labor to be at the end of your life? You know, oh, the Blue House is done, for example. You know, what does that look like? So we're going to experience living as if you already have accomplished what it is you've been wanting for. And this living is a well-being to experience joy, freedom, love, now, whatever your circumstances. So, yes, you know, the Blue House is not done. How can I experience joy, freedom, and love now, instead of I'll be happy when the Blue House is done? Okay, so we're going to take a pause and we're going to do a little inner reflection. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. Breathing and releasing the breath and just feeling your bodily sensation. Coming into your heart awareness. Feeling your heart. I like to see my heart as a beautiful flower or like a sunflower, noticing the petals and the center. Noticing the center of your heart. Pay close attention. Noticing the different petals. If you were to run your fingers over it, what petal, what's the texture like? What's the color? Does it have any smell? And now I'm going to ask you to reflect. What is the fruit of your labor? What is it that you desire in your life? So for me, it would be the completion of the Blue House. So this Blue House is completed. What does that look like for you? What is the fruit of your labor? Your dreams and your aspirations. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Noticing you're standing right amidst this scene, this movie of your dreams, your aspirations being in reality. What does it look like? What does your space look and feel like? Notice the joy or maybe the feeling that's in your heart. So this freedom of the heart and mind is to be free from fear and worry, to be free from confining judgments, to trust, to love, to express ourselves, and to be happy. No one can imprison your spirit. Freedom starts wherever you are. And finding freedom is an active process that engages your intellect, your heart, and your whole spirit. The means and the goals are one. Be yourself, dream, trust, have courage, and act. You can choose your spirit. Freedom, love, and joy are yours in your very life, your exact circumstance. They are your birthright. So maybe you're becoming aware as well of what might be imprisoning your own dreams and fruits of your labor. And hold that lightly, like a baby, without judgment, with kindness, with tenderness. And just be aware, just hold that, just acknowledge that that's there. Coming back to your dreams and aspirations. Remember, let's ask for a symbol. Let's ask for that symbol from Spirit. Something that you can take as a reminder of this journey, inward journey. And I'm going to print out my symbol. It's actually the logo of the blue house, so I'm going to go print that out, and that will be my reminder that I can look at every day and every night. That is the fruit of my labor. And you know, another thing I want to say is that the truth is that what we're doing here also reflects being in a fifth dimension. And being in the fifth dimension is possible right here and right now. And it's already here. And it is that beauty and freedom and love and compassion and kindness and generosity and abundance. But we choose to live in this third dimension world. Just like the statement, no one can imprison your spirit. And so become aware. Start becoming aware of what is limiting you, what is imprisoning you from opening up, from expanding your consciousness, the possibility of being in the fifth dimension. The freedom of the heart and mind. And I'm going to leave you with a quote from Mary Oliver. What do you plan to do with this one wild and precious life? What do you plan to do with this one wild and precious life? With that, my friends, Daphne's out. have a great week, and happy Labor Day in America tomorrow. One wild and precious life. Live it up. Thanks for joining. See you out there.